In this video, let's discuss how the ideas such as position of points and objects are defined through coordinate geometry and how they are represented. Let's take a point and specify its position here. Suppose this is our point. Then its distance from the horizontal axis is 4 units and its distance from the vertical axis, this is the vertical axis, is 3 units. In this way, we can represent the position of any point, and position of each and every point is uniquely defined. Conventionally, this axis is taken as the x-axis and this is taken as the y-axis, but you can give them other names like time, length, speed, area depending upon the situation. Like here we have the horizontal axis is time axis and the vertical axis is velocity axis. Orientation of these axes can be in any form. What we are concerned about here is representation of the points with respect to these axes. Now let's see coordinate systems relative to one another. So here we have two coordinate systems. One is with these axes and the other one is the smaller one with these axes. This is the origin for the larger coordinate system and this is the origin for the smaller coordinate system. And coordinates of origin of this coordinate system with respect to this coordinate system will be 5, 4. Now let's discuss coordinate system with 3 dimensions. Let's see how we represent points in space. Points in space cannot be represented with the help of 2 lines as we have done previously. Here we require the help of 3 lines. We measure the position of the point or object with the help of these 3 lines. So these are the 3 lines here. If we look at this example, this is a ball in space here and its distance from these 3 lines gives us the idea about its position. Here, 3 data points are required for describing the position of an object. That is why this is a 3-dimensional system. Now let's discuss the 4th dimension. Let's look at this picture. What do you think is the position of this boy on the number line? Is it -4? Or is it 9? Or is it both? This is the point where dimension of time comes in. Let's see, when do we require time to describe the position of an object? We require the dimension of time for describing the position of an object when the object is in motion. So here the object was at -4 at 10 a.m. and he's at 9 at 10:05 a.m. So the object has moved from -4 to 9. So there is motion here. That is why we require the dimension of time for describing the position of the object. So 1, 2 and 3 dimensions can be used for representing the position of an object when the object is at rest. But when the object is in motion, we require the 4th dimension of time as well. Let's summarize what we have learnt in this video. Concept of coordinate geometry can be applied where there is need to define the position of an object. 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional data is used to represent the position of an object. 4th dimension of time is added to represent position of object along time dimension.